Welcome to our Final Fantasy Legends Let's Play Episode 6. Obviously we're playing World of Final Fantasy. We'll jump straight into it. I'm really looking forward to this. It's been a couple of days now since the last episode. Just been a bit busy. I'm hoping to record a lot more going forward. We went through the ice place, the ice levels, just after that. Now we're on Chapter 8, as you can see now. The game answering for me. Yeah, let's get straight into it.
So let's see. Refia said to borrow a boat at the docks and head to the low seas.
Well then, why don't we try asking around town? And see if anyone's renting them out.
Yeah, there's these talking bits.
You want me to lend you my boat? But if I did that, I wouldn't be able to go fishing.
I've never been a big fan of finding people to talk to in little missions like this.
That's completely insane. I can't lend you a boat.
However, they have been there since the first Final Fantasy, so it's definitely a staple of the series.
Hey, did you hear?
And there's not normally too many of them.
In the harbor. It's so cool.
It just feels like you're ticking off on a checklist like that. You see, talk to 3 people, hardly give you any information, and then, you know, next section.
Well, you can't really blame them. They probably need every boat they've got to make ends meet.
Wait, hold your chocobos. Didn't somebody mention a pirate ship was parked at the pier?
Yeah, something like that. Why? What's your point?
I've got an idea. What
I've
if
missed the
we
last
beat up
couple of
all the
days with this
pirates
music.
And then Commodore their ship.
What? There's no way it'll be that easy.
Well, we don't have to go in with Mirage's blazing. We might just be able to sneak off with it. They're pirates, right?
She
Who's gonna
going,
file a complaint?
Mirage is blazing.
I guess. It's definitely risky, but if we don't get our butts in gear, Refia's not uncle, or that freak in the creepy golden mask might come along and really rain on our parade.
Lesser of two evils it is.
Oh god,
Docs,
that guy
here
in
we
the
come.
mask was scary. Hopefully we'll get to fight him later. That'll be in quite a few episodes time though, I would say. Quite a bit further on in the game. So let me know in the comments if you guys are enjoying this. I really love the nostalgia of this game. I remember when we fight the pirates in Final Fantasy 1. Pirates are in quite a few of the Final Fantasy games. They're sort of a staple
Exactly the most cheerful
for most Final Fantasies. A pirates of some kind, if not boatmen.
Mirages are
You
roaming
know,
around too.
the Albed
These
in
dogs need to get docked to
Final
feed
Fantasy
things.
10, you know, use
Let's
boats
watch our
quite a
step.
bit. They seem to like that theme quite a bit. Oh,
What have we got?
A cannon? What's it doing here?
Aha! Nice! It's a perfect...
that was quite good.
What just happened?
Naturally, this must be how the locals get around. Uh-huh. Naturally.
I'll try to keep this episode to about 30-40 minutes. Just for the fact that we'll be... Oh, there's a chest there. I'll be playing the... Oh, God. A Mirage inside the chest.
Whoa! What's happening?
Huh? We've been ambushed!
As Tama would say, and Alarm would say, what the honk. Yeah, we're also playing the Diablo on live stream here, right on YouTube. So we'll also be doing that. Shall we see how we capture this guy? So I'm going to try to split the time. After I finish the Diablo live stream... oh, I missed that there. Reduce Mirage's HP. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, it's after the Diablo live stream and I've completed the game. Oh god. This guy's taking us out. And yeah, we're in big trouble here, guys. We'll probably end up getting killed if we're not careful. Oh, very lucky there. Let's see what I can do to him. Because the problem is we do not have any cures. Did not expect this guy to be so strong. Mistake on my part, of course. Too much talking. I should have checked his abilities. Oh, that was so lucky there. The fact that this Mirage has death is just ridiculous. Oh, he escaped. Is he going to kill me? Is he going to kill me? Oh, he did. He did. Oh, well. Well, this episode hasn't gone so well.
Some kind of door has appeared in Ninewood Hills.
What's this thing?
Oh, new door.
It sure looks like a door. But does it even go anywhere?
Hello? Let's check it out.
What? Hey!
What?
Where are we now?
Oh, in some hidden area here. I could have used my large Mirages. I should have really switched to large
What an unusual surprise.
Mirages and had these guys in their
Who are
smaller
you?
forms.
And where are
That battle
we?
would have been much
My
easier.
name is... Huh?
Shouldn't have really lost that.
It was right there on the tip of my tongue.
But sometimes you just get caught unaware, I guess.
Oh, but this is my tea room. So who are you? Will you join me for tea?
Well, you might say that we're sort of passing through. But I'm Lon, and this is...
It's Rain. And my brother and I are from Ninewood Hills.
Lon and Rain from Ninewood Hills. Of course! I had a dream about this. I saw the two of you come here.
I don't know what the weather's like
Today's
where
the
you guys
day.
are, but it's so hot here in the UK at the
Right.
moment.
I
We're having a
think
sort
I
of
might
heat
know why
wave in
you've come
September,
here.
which is really rare.
Shall we get started?
Sorry, come again? You know what me and Rain are doing here, even though we don't have the slightest clue?
Mm-hmm.
You never have a
You're
clue, Lon.
keepers looking for new mirages. You've come to touch the souls of your friends, their past, present, and future, to step into their shoes and fight when mirages threaten them and they need you most.
This
Just
girl's
wait for
mechanic and
success.
stories are quite interesting. You get to see some of the
I don't
characters in the
know.
older Final Fantasy games and help them
That's a
out
lot of words.
in certain little
Rain,
missions. They're
you
quite
follow that?
nice little side missions you get to do.
Nope. I'm
I'd recommend
lost.
doing them.
Whose
The
soul
thing
will
is, they
you
cost
touch?
armor gems, so you have to collect the armor gems to be able to do them all. You can also unlock new champions as well, obviously, with the champion mechanic. Oh,
What now? Whose soul will you touch?
as you'll see here, you get certain ones. We don't have many at the moment.
What now?
And you can also trade for new champions.
Hey,
I'll just
what
see how
are
many
these
armor
gem
gems that we've
things?
got.
You found some armor gems?
We're not exactly sure what they're for, but we did turn up a few.
That's good. They have great value here. You can think of those gems as a kind of token.
Yeah, a lot of the bosses drop armor gems, so if you're worried about
In order to
collecting them
touch
all,
another's soul,
basically you get
or
most
to
of them from
tamper with
bosses
time.
and missions
First,
like that.
you must offer compensation. Hence the armor gems. Tokens you can pay in recompense.
Oh, so the more we find, the more stuff we can do here.
Right.
But isn't that kind of dodging the question? Okay, they're tokens, but where do they come from?
You needn't wonder about every little thing.
Basically, no
The
answer.
world has some secrets. You're simply better off not knowing.
Okay.
So that's the armor gem mechanic. Quite interesting. Let's talk to her again.
Hello. What now? Which champion would...
Right, now we get to awaken some champions here. You can see here the Warrior of Light and Rephius. Armor gem, they're the two champions we've met so far. Or mediums as they call them in this game sometimes.
What's the stuff about invoking champions?
They call them champions or mediums. I assume because obviously they transform into champions, the
And then they
mediums.
will fight alongside you in the field of battle.
Dude, what? Really?
Really? The catch is, you can only invoke their power for a very limited time. Basically, they pop right in and whoosh right back out.
It is quite an interesting
Ah.
mechanic.
Push. Got it. All the same, the fact that we can invoke them at all, it sounds pretty useful.
Yeah.
It is, 'cause
It'll
they
make
use
collecting
special
mirages
attacks.
way easier.
Each champion has a different attack. Some of them later on are
Not all
quite
mediums
impressive.
are
We'll
champions.
see them later on
They
in the
must
Let's Play.
awaken to their true potential before
I
you
can't
can
remember them
invoke
all, but most of them are very
Some
interesting.
champions awaken in stages, and each to their own abilities. You'll need armor gems to awaken them, and you'll want to put some thought into who you're going to invoke, and at what time for that matter.
Yeah.
And invoking isn't free. You have to bend all kinds of divine rules to pull it off, which means more compensation.
And I guess we can't pay in Arma gems?
Not the gems. Use those here to awaken champions. To invoke, you'll have to store up a different kind of tender. Why don't you think of it as a kind of gauge? When you have enough champion points, you can invoke them.
Now, if I remember rightly, you
That's
can have
super easy to
two
understand.
different champions at once,
So,
or maybe even
how do we
three.
go about storing champion
Each
points then?
Lan and Rain have
Wear
different
down your
champions.
souls.
We'll check in a minute. I'm not too
Put
sure.
it simply, the gauge fills when you're hurt, and when you defeat mirages.
Right. Okay.
This game has so many
basically, all we
mechanics
have
in
to
it.
do is keep fighting.
Does make it
Correct.
fresh though.
Oh, I won't overthink it.
Oh,
Poor Rain.
one thing. Many champions can be found across Grimoire, but you will only be able to call upon 3 of them
See,
at any
only
given
3,
time. Think carefully
equipped at
about the
one time.
situation and choose the champion suited to the task
At the moment, we're
at
not
hand.
going to have
But
many, so
why?
three
It takes a
three
lot
is
of connecting
mainly.
the dots to make sure they
help
can
us.
reach you. Unfortunately, 3 is the most that I can handle. But if you're willing to offer up your souls as additional portals, then I could arrange something.
I am pretty sure there's no way that can be good, so we'll pass.
As you can see there, it just teaches you how to do it. I will show you as the game goes on. Obviously, as you can see, the gauge there fills up and you get different stars. We'll see that in the battles. I'll try to show you as we go along. Now we've got the championship medals, champion medals, sorry, unlocked on our menu board. To choose 3 champions. So you've got the Warrior Light, Reaper, and Sephiroth, and Balthier. Balthier from Final Fantasy 12 there. Sephiroth from 7. And Reaper and Warrior of Light we've already met in previous episodes. Now they all have a different star rating. I think they all actually... Yes, you see there the gauge cost on the right. That just basically says how much gauge they need. The Warrior of Light's quite a low one. We'll take him with us. It does also tell you, as you can see, what their power actually does. So, inflict neutral damage, bypasses defense, also bestows strength on all allies. We'll take Sephiroth. You've got to love Sephiroth. And, well, we'll restore our HP for now. Sorry, Balthier. We will try him out later. I'll try to get us through as many of them as possible. We'll just check our mirror jewels while we're here as well. Because Lan doesn't have any equipped, and we did actually get a defense +1. So we'll just equip that, just for the fact that that's the only other one we have. Now you can see there, the gauge is filling up on the bottom left of the screen. At the moment we don't have 0 stars, so as the game goes on we'll get more stars. Battles go on.
Would you mind?
Now let me show you the mechanic of where you can go and try all these like mini missions. We might as well try one, and then we'll go back and try again to fight that. I think we'll have to fight that chest again. We'll just try this one for now. We will do as many as possible. Again, this is more side content than the main story. You can get through most of the main story without doing it. There's no actual main reason why to do it, really, apart from that it gives you extra story like this.
A bedtime story someone concocted to fill the dreams of children. But the warriors of light are real. One lives in me. Shocking, and yet this part of me has stirred before. I must be more tired than I thought. Far too much excitement all at once.
Oh god. Another one of those evil knights that we had to fight
You won't
before.
find her. After all, she likes spending time with her subjects. You were mistaken to search here.
Now we get to help him in a fight.
How did we get ourselves dragged into battle?
As you can see, it's quite a small mission. Some of them have a lot more story than that one, but still interesting nonetheless. You just get to learn about the people you help.
Helping them in secret? You can think of it like that. Hey, get ready.
Some of them can be quite hard, these battles. Hopefully we shouldn't struggle too much here. We are quite a lot stronger than these guys. We've already fought the goblins before, and as you can see, they're not hurting too much. We can always cure if we get too wounded. This is more of like a starter one. Some of them can be very challenging fights. This guy's quite strong though, so far. Looks like he's getting low on health now though. So is Rain, so let's just heal up for a second. Still annoyed about that chest, God. I'm going to take my revenge later. I'm hoping that we get to fight him again. I'm not going to allow that death to go on at me. Oh God, we're both wobbling here. We haven't actually collected one of those. I was hoping to get one. Can't really attack him, this is the problem. He's literally got no health left. But he does not want to be captured, does he? Oh God. Knocked one of our stacks down. Oh yes, we got one. So now we've got new Mirage, see? Just from doing this side mission. Like I said, they're not essential, but yeah. Obviously, as you can see, you do get stuff for them. We don't need another one. Sometimes I don't like to collect too many of the same Mirages. It gets a bit confusing, not for me, what we're going to upgrade. In terms of evolutions and stuff like that. As you can see, this is a medium Mirage. Another interesting one. Goblin was, again, use the default name. If you want me to use any names, please let me know in the comments section down below. I'm always open to listening to feedback. Same as if you've got anything that you'd like to see in the videos, or if you'd like me to explain anything more, just do let me know. And that's him gone.
I'm glad that Her Highness is absent. The last thing I want is for her to be abducted again. Again? But when has she ever been taken before?
That's harking back to Final Fantasy 1.
While battling that Federation soldier, it felt as though some divine force was guiding my hand to victory. Oh yes, I am far, far more tired than I thought.
That was us. We don't get any credit. Do all the fighting, no credit.
What just happened?
I'll take it for the extra mirage.
We still got the Prismarium.
Let's see, there you go.
When we do that, what does the other person experience?
Even time must bend to the whims of fantasy. This place is power. Here, dreams and reality and time all touch. All that was, and all that is, and all that will be. From here you changed history. You don't have to worry. The souls you help are not able to see you. And yet, everything that you accomplish on their behalf becomes something that they accomplish. So if you come here, fight someone's battle for them, and emerge victorious, what they see is the same one the same way, but by their own hand.
That is totally confusing, but wow! So we get to help a bunch of people out, and we get to keep all the Prismariums we find? There's like no downsides at all.
That is very true. We do get to hit the
Seems
prisoners.
that way. But in a way, there is a downside. With that much power, we could do as much harm as we do good.
That is very true.
This room of hers affects the destinies of so many. Which makes her what exactly? Is she like Anna Crow? A god?
I wouldn't say I'm a god, in the sense you're thinking of.
Huh?
But if you misuse this power, you might not like the consequences.
Consequences?
Me and him? Is it her? Well, our fates have entwined. So now that the two of you have made it to this place, I suppose she'd want me to share a little of this power over time and fantasy.
We, won't mess around. I promise.
Good.
Well, let's save it as we've got through that bit. A nice little achievement for our first intervention battle. I actually don't have any achievements for this on this Xbox. So.
That face! Oh, I hate walking everywhere. I can read you like a book.
Me?
Yeah, I know a lazy slacker when I see one.
Hey!
What's up?
Oh, just some news you may find of interest. It'll blow your little minds. Why? Because you will never believe this.
Yeah?
All throughout Ninewood Hills, I have staked out some windways.
Windways?
Steak! Now that you mention it, I'm starving. Have you got anything else tasty on the menu?
Oh, sure. Here you are. Might I recommend today's special, the Sahagin soup?
Stop that! We'll never get to the point if you egg him on like that!
Huh? You want eggs?
Oh, fried? Sunny side up?
All we've got is scrambled.
Just tell us about the windways!
Oh, they're basically just shortcuts. The kids call it fast travel. You get to zip around every which way using one of those gooey doohickeys. Yep.
I don't think you're allowed to go there.
So what if the food's a little gooey? I'll still eat it.
We're not talking about food!
Oh. Wait, I get it. All that business about steak, that was a pun. Nice one, Lon.
Oh, thank you.
Don't tell me you thought he was serious!
I realized something just now. We can never leave Lon and Seraphie alone together.
Nothing good could come of it.
As you can see, you can just travel in between the areas there. That's all that mechanic does. It's sort of useful because you can just go from one area to the other, but to be honest with you, walking is not exactly far in this place. It's good if you just want to go straight to an area. Want to know more about armor gems? Again, you can go to the Colosseum. I think we'll be doing a bit of Colosseum next episode. We won't do it here. We've already saved recently. We won't do it here just for the simple fact that we're already on a mission. And we have to revenge ourselves from that chest that got us. But next episode, maybe we'll spend a bit of time on the Colosseum, have a few fights, see how much better we are now than we were when we first went to the Colosseum. Right. What we should really do. Change to our small form. See if that helps us a bit. Because then we'll have our large mirages. What we should really also do as well, just quickly, is make sure we've used most of our SP, which we have. To be fair, we have a few on there. And we haven't used the claw one though, which I believe is what Rain is going to be using. Well, Joyride's a good skill. It means you can climb onto your Mirage. Can be useful in certain circumstances. That's it for now. We'll just make sure the stack is set up properly as well. Oh, look, see, it's not. Very lucky I checked that. As we don't have another choice. Sky Dragon is on Larn at the moment, yeah. So that's our setup done for now. We'll see what we can do if we can avoid this death attack. I should have got some Phoenix Downs. Oh god, he ambushed us. Well, that's just bad luck. Yeah, we should have got some Phoenix Downs. That's half our problem. Luckily though, we do have Blizzard Ra. That should help us. Oh, that didn't really do as much damage as I was hoping, if I'm honest. Having said that, our physical attacks are quite good here. Ah, oh, right. Right, looks like due to me not healing that we're going to struggle again, but we'll try Abandon Flame. See if this will help us out a bit. Again, it's not really super effective against this guy. Seems to be struggling quite a bit in terms of actually dealing decent damage to him. Especially as he has that death technique that he keeps using, which is a nightmare in itself. And his speed is quite good as well. So here we go, the Mirage is ready to capture again. I don't know if we'll be able to capture him, guys, but we'll try it. Oh yes, first time. So much luck there. We'll take the win though. We'll take the win. Some of these fights can get so lucky, and we will need to get some Phoenix Downs at some point as well. I must remember to do that. For some reason it keeps escaping my mind. It might be where I'm just talking here, but do you want to take this guy with us? No, actually we will not. We won't take him with us for now. Right, yeah. When obviously someone's KO'd, luckily after a battle, you don't stay KO'd, which makes it a bit easier, because obviously they've just got 1 health each. That's completely fine for us because we have the cure ability, which cure it a bit, and then as we get some more SP, we'll cure during the battles, which will make it quite easier. Can't go in there. There's another one of those cannons. I'm interested to know what's across there as well. Might be nothing. Oh, another Mirage fight. Let's see. Oh god. Don't think we fought either of these before. We're gonna have to spend a bit of time healing at the start. just because we just lost so much health at that last fight. See what we can do about toppling these guys. I think we're just going to kill them though. Yeah, unfortunately, they're just going to die.
No trouble at all.
Maybe next time we'll try to capture them. They're not essential anyway at the moment, as far as I'm aware. Let's go down here. Oh, there's a chest down here. It was worth the trip, just for the chest. Water seed. See, now that's a brilliant item. We'll use that at some point. I think that just gives you the ability to use water one time, but it's handy either way. Right. I think we've already caught these guys. Something tells me. No, we haven't. I'm not too sure what we need though to capture them, so let's check. Use a fire attack. Well, that is very lucky indeed, as we exactly have that. Having said that though, we are in trouble here, because we haven't been clearing up enough. Take it down to 1, and we'll try the fire technique. If it kills him in one shot, there's not too much I can do about that at the moment. We'll use the weaker of the two attacks, hoping that it doesn't. Aha. That's it. Now we'll try to imprison him. Or her. Sharp person. Let's go. Oh god, not getting any luck here. Chest first time. This guy just wants to cause me a lot of aggro to capture. Might not get him here if we're not careful. That's the thing, when you're trying to capture these mirages, they're hurting you the whole time. So you do have to keep an eye on your health. A bit like that. And we got him!
That was a good fight.
As you saw, guys, so that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Can't moan about the EXP either way. As we get more mirages and we go up levels, it will get easier. Especially a lot of the fights. We'll leave this one. We won't take him with us. We will switch up a bit later on. For now, we'll just keep with what we have. Alright, to the next area. See what we need. Right now, so we've got water resistance 50 or greater and a weight of 50. Well, that sort of messed me up there because obviously I had something with a water resistance and I left him with us. So I'm not too sure if we're going to be able to do this straight away now. We may have to come back. No. He does not have a water resistance. The copper golem does though, 25%. If I have another large animal with a water, no, unfortunately I do not. So basically we just need that that shark that I just put in the chest there. So as you can see, that this is the problem. Sometimes you won't know in advance what mirages you need, so this can be a bit of a pain when that happens, because obviously you're not going to be able to proceed without the correct mirage. But luckily the door's not too far away. don't like the ambush just before we get to the save point though. It's alright though, these guys aren't terribly strong. So hopefully we can take them out. Oh, water again. These guys don't let up, do they? One down. Two down. We don't need to worry about curing too much because we're literally right next to the save point. That would just give us health.
Yeah.
We'll just check the get the shark out of the bag. I think it should be more than 50 resistance. If not, at least 50 resistance to water. We will be able to check that though. Let's get our prison case. Sorry, baby Palberry, but we need shark guy. Right. Don't know if it will show us the resistances here. Yep, like as you can see there, straight away 50% water. Exactly what we need. It's not a surprise because the one thing about this game is that most of the time when you get those little challenges there, the mirages will be close, which sort of makes sense, obviously. It just it's another way to encourage you to use more mirages. The fights also encourage you, but these little challenges also encourage you to just try out new mirages, collect as many as possible, which is why you can see there I'm always looking to capture more. If I come across new ones, I tend to think, oh, how can I capture this guy? Right, here we go. It's exactly who we need. Now we just need something to counterbalance the weight. There you go. Now we just activate it. That wasn't too bad. Gets us to the next area. Well, that was cool. Made the water go up. I'm assuming that affects the area that we were at earlier. Yep, it does. So as you can see, we got that chest earlier. That's now inaccessible unless we knock it back down. I think there's a way to knock it back down.
I will.
Not 100% about that. So I would collect the chest just in case. Because I'm not too sure if you can collect it after. Having said that, water seed's not exactly a missable item. It's all it does is allow you to use water once in battle. It's not exactly the end of the world,
That was a
I
good
would say.
Predictable.
Oh, we're off the map now. We're off the mini-map. Right, to the next bit. I love this music. That's the one, like, you know, the one thing a lot of people say is that Final Fantasy music is one of the best in computer gaming. So iconic. I don't know if any of you guys saw the opening of the Olympics, but they actually had Final Fantasy music in the opening of the Olympics in Tokyo this year. Can we capture one of these? Well, because we may need it later. These mini flans. I need to take out a few of them though, that's the thing. Right, there's the one captured, so we've got one now. And just take out these three guys if we can. We use the default now. That was cute. I like the flans in the game. Should we take him with us? Who should we get rid of? The thing is, we need this few of these. Dual Lizard we haven't used at all. We haven't even used this SP, so we'll let that return for now. If we need him later on, we'll just go and get him. Like how to with a shot. Should we check what's down there? Any chests for us? No. No, nothing here. Let's leave the boat then. Another Mirage fight. Sure, nothing we can't handle, and we even got a preemptive strike here, so help us take out a couple of them. God, doesn't help that we're weak to water and we're in some water area. I think actually both our stacks are weak to water, which does not help us at this moment. We could change it up a bit, but just because they're not causing us too much trouble, I'm not going to bother for now. If they start to cause us too much of an issue, we'll just put the shark in one of our stacks. That'll just basically mean that we will hardly get hurt from water damage. Oh, there's a cannon here. Comes away. Oh, he's always a challenge. We probably won't be fun. No, we won't go after level 25. We do need to remember to come back to all these. There's a little gimme golem. Need the little shell. So we'll see if we can find it. Like I said, I think next episode we will probably just be at the Colosseum. These flans are quite tough, aren't they? They don't deal too much damage though, which is lucky. Doesn't help when we miss attacks though. As you can see there, we're not exactly worried too much with their damage output. It's so low. Take these guys out.
That was a good fight.
Oh yeah!
It wasn't too bad. Should we go down here? Nice chest there. Oh, that's exactly what we needed. Oh, what has he found? Gladly take whatever item he found.
Wow, that creeped me out.
What do you mean?
That chime sounded like it could wake the dead.
Did.
You don't mean
Hey, I didn't.
That's quite funny.
Ah!
We're back
Hey, I
again.
didn't say it.
I like the little passages to and from with these guys. Quite cool. Oh god. 4 of these and we're not exactly in the best of health conditions here. Having said that though, they're not. As long as they don't use their water sprout, look, that's the ability that you've got to worry about. The other abilities here aren't too much of a headache. Oh god. Okay. Now we're in sort of trouble here. We'll be okay. Nothing too much to worry about. But yeah. It's all because of this weakness to water. Sort of handicapping myself with that. Oh, knocked my stack out now. That is not good at all. What we'll do, we'll heal up Lan individually, so he'll be able to survive an attack. Just in case we don't get stacked, which we did, no problem. Now we literally just take him out.
That ought to do it.
Victory!
They do give a lot of experience points though. I will say that for them. Now we've got to give the item to the Gimme Golem. 99% of the time you can find the item around near the Gimme Golem. These little challenges are quite simple. They're even easier than the ones where you need certain mirages. Oh, there's a chest up there. Can't leave the chest. I'm all about the loot. Firefish scours.
I'm really starting to get sick of all this cold.
Maybe you should have thought of that before you came up with this plan.
Yeah, Lan. Nobody ever said anything about having to fight past all these stupid mirages. Oh, well, I did read that cold weather helps keep you focused, so I guess it's not all that bad. See, shivering uses less energy than a...
Oh man, do I just love the cold. Well, come on, no time like the present.
Oh, there's a chest down here. There's a few cannons in it. Oh no. He's got me again, that mimic. He's got me again. Here we go. These guys are deadly. That death technique. Oh, we fell. Second death of the episode, guys. Not good at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that there. We'll take our revenge on the next episode. We'll make sure we totally annihilate that guy. I'll probably change up our stack a bit in the next episode, see what we can do there. Level up a bit. On the Colosseum, we'll do some Colosseum fights just to get some new mirages just for fun. I'll show you how the champions and medals work in the next episode as well. As you can see there on our screen, you've got 2 stars now on the bottom left if you're wondering where it is. So yeah, I'll show you how that mechanic works. And I want to thank you all for watching, and thank you for your support.